Hi guys, it's Miss Courtney. I'm behind the camera. So together we are going to learn how to make our own sensory bin at home because sensory bin activities are really fun. So I thought we'd learn how to make some of them. Oh, there's Pepper. Hi Pepper. All right, so the first thing you need to make your own sensory bin at home is a big plastic container. It shouldn't be too big, maybe a little bit bigger than a shoebox. Since it's just one or two people playing in it, this should be plenty. You want to make sure that your plastic bin is better than mine because mine has a really big hole in it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a hole in it. So if you put rice or water or oatmeal or tiny things in here, it might fall out. If you only have a plastic bin with a hole in it like mine, or you don't want to wash your plastic bin, a good tip is getting a plastic bag, a big plastic bag, and putting those inside or wrapping it in saran wrap so you can just peel off the wrap when you're done. You won't have to wash it. But either way, a big plastic bin. Hopefully you can see through it because I always think that makes it more fun. After you have your big plastic bin, you need to have a filler. So a filler is something that is small that can kind of fill the container. A great filler you might have at home is pasta. One of the best fillers is rice. So you have a big thing of rice like me, you could fill it with rice or pasta. Oatmeal is a great filler. Water is always a fun filler. Flour, if you mix flour and salt, you can make almost like a doughy filler. That could be fun. I think it's really helpful too to put your plastic bin on a tray. That way, even if you have a hole and you fill it, it stops on this tray. It doesn't make the big area messy. So even though mine has a hole in it, I am going to fill it with some rice. So first I would fill my sensory bin with the rice. You would normally fill it up a little bit higher than this. You'd fill it maybe a quarter of the way up with rice. Now, before you put the rice in, something you can always add to your sensory bin is food color. So you could food color the rice beforehand, or if you have water, you can always add food coloring to water or dough or even to oatmeal if you prepare it beforehand. So I have my filler. Then you need, what's next are your tools. Measuring spoons are a great tool to manipulate the filler. If you have little scissors, these are good for things like slime or dough. I don't really think you can use them with rice because they're too tiny, but little scissors are good for dough. More measuring spoons. You want them to do in a variety of sizes too because it helps us learn about big and small. And our fractions. We learned about fractions right before we left. Tongs are a great tool if you have tongs. It helps students practice their fine motor skills too. I even got an ice cream scoop because I thought that was kind of a different tool they don't use a lot at school. Sticks are really good. Students can do a lot with sticks. And even just basic cups. So these are some of the tools you can use, some of the fillers. And finally, the last thing you want to grab, I don't have any at home, but little figurines or plastic toys or plastic dolls they can put in to kind of add based on whatever theme it is. So a sensory bin is a really flexible activity. I think it would even be cool if you decorated the outside of your container and labeled it sensory bin. That might make students feel really excited about playing in it too. So these are kind of some of the things you might use to build your own sensory bin at home. We do a lot of sensory bin activities at school. I know students really like them. And they work for any younger sisters or younger brothers we have at home too, because students of all ages can use them. All right, well there we go. That's our sensory bin following activity. If you have any questions about things we can add to our sensory bin, let me know. All right, bye.